What's up YouTube? In this video, I share my live reaction to a high stakes poker hand played this weekend by my friend Ludo, an experienced poker player from the LA, California area. I actually provide a live reaction to the entire stream, so if you're interested in that piece of content, post in the comments below. And as always, if you thought this video was helpful, hit the like button below. It'll feed into the YouTube algorithm and really support this channel. So enough chatting, let's get into the action.
Probably not.
Okay, Ludo reaches for chips. We're in the +2 position and Ludo opens up with ace-10 off. For me personally, I like playing a 3 and 4 betting range. That's where I'm most comfortable. I don't personally like single raised pots with hands that could get me in trouble. So that's where I'm noticing Ludo and we have different styles. But with that being said, Ludo just plays really well post-flop. That's the reason why he can get involved with a wider range. Just kind of curious though, in the +2, what is the worst ace that you guys will get involved with? And it looks like the straddle's not on this particular hand, so let's just mark it up to 150 bigs. We're in the +2, which is equivalent to +1 in this particular 8-handed chart. So you can see here we're folding ace-10 a lot. We can open a little portion of it, but it's easier to just think that, hey, I'm just, the worst offsuit ace I'm going to open is ace-jack off in early position. But Ludo decides to open it up with ace-10 off anyway. Let's take a look at what goes on. Button calls, and hopefully we go heads up. Okay, we do. This is where it's going to be really tricky, right? Like, for example, what if the board is ace-5-4, or ace-5-5, or ace-7-6, or ace-9-2? We're just going to lose a lot of money, right? Again, when you play these hands, you're really just hoping that if you are on our side of the screen, you're kind of just hoping that an ace high board doesn't come up. So in early position, if we have a strong range, the queen connects with us more so than our opponent. I'd feel pretty inclined to c-bet this particular board, especially since we have no showdown with ace high out of position.
Bet about a quarter of the pot.
So Ludo bets a quarter. I like the quarter size just because if Brandon has a hand like 9-8, 8-7, those hands are just going to fold. A lot of these hands are just going to fold to a small bet. As I've been scrubbing through the stream, I actually haven't seen Brandon play that many hands, so don't exactly know his play style, haven't watched them before, but the small bet is pretty effective just to get rid of his trash. If the next card were to be a brick, I would size up now, trying to fold a bigger portion of Brandon's range. I will look to size up on good turns for my range. So for example, king, jack, and ace I'd bet as well. But yeah, if we get one of those cards, I'll continue to barrel off. If we get a neutral card, like maybe 5 on down, I would also bet large. And when we bet large there, we're trying to fold all of his middling pairs. Think about pairs like 9s, 8s, 7s, 4s, 3s. All of those hands will play the same exact way. And also some of the ace-high floats that continued post-flop. You can get a lot of those hands to fold, but that would be my strategy on the turn.
Brandon's got to think about rate. King ball on the turn.
Okay, so the king is going to be one of the best cards for us to have. I already told you guys my plan earlier. If one of the aforementioned cards were to come up, let's take a look at what Ludo would do.
Really nice card for Ludo to continue betting. He's
really side note, who is this commentator? You guy's good. Yeah, the king is really great for our range. We're going to double barrel.
That are now going to want to go for value. And then this hand,
I think I want to make another mention. Brandon's range also has king queen, queen jack, some ace queens. He rarely has ace king, but anyway, he has queens as well. And it's not like we're betting not thinking about that, but if you think about the larger portion of Brandon's range, the king is really good for us to bluff because we are going to get a lot of folds. Let's see what size. Okay, so Ludo bets about 2/3. Okay, so now the river strategy on brick rivers, maybe 5 on down, no clubs. I'm absolutely going to use a larger size. I'm going to represent that king and that queen is really good for my range, and I'm just going to bet large. I'm trying to get folds from just about everything. If the card is a club, I mean, we have a 10 of clubs, so it's feasible for us to have jack 10, 10, 9, ace 10. And obviously we don't know that Brandon has an ace of clubs, but with the 10 of clubs, all of those hands that I just mentioned are still in our range. So if a club were to come out, the reality is, unless it's the ace of clubs, we just don't have any showdown value, and we're probably going to have to bet again, but I'm not sure. I think I'm under bluffing a club river here. So you guys let me know, how do y'all like to play this on the river? This is not a spot that I'm sure about, but I do like the way Ludo has played it on flop and turn so far. I'm not exactly sure what the river strategy would be here, if it is a club, that is. Okay, so it is a club. Oh, hey, so it's the best club. It's a club that gives us a straight. I got to think about this a little bit. I think it's too nitty to check it back. Having the 10 of clubs is highly relevant. It eliminates a lot of the flush combos that our opponents would have. It eliminates ace 10, king 10, queen 10, 10 9, 10 8. That will play it all the same way. So the 10 of clubs is really relevant, and we automatically strike out, you know, like 4 or 5 good club combos. I think we go for value here and we get called by something decent. Now let's talk a little bit about sizing. A front door draw just came in, a gutter just came in, 2 pairs just came in. What exactly can we bet to get called? Because we absolutely want to get called. I worry about using a big sizing here because what worse hands call? Brandon doesn't have any sets here. The only 2 pair that Brandon may have here is queen jack, but there's not that many combos of that. I think king queen would have raised the turn to protect its hand, and once in a while we may get lucky and maybe face a 10-9 of clubs. Anyway, I guess my point is we need to make a bet that can get called. I think the best thing that Brandon has here is something like a queen. Now, obviously I can see Brandon's cards, but as played, what I would be targeting is like queen 10. If I get lucky, he has queen jack and he's just going to call a lot of bets. But nevertheless, I think my sizing is going to be something like 600 to 800.
Ludo more than likely going to put in a bet here. This hand is not really strong enough to check raise.
Man, shout out to the commentator. I really like this commentator. I don't know who he is though. So Ludo's going for half pot. Pretty nice sizing. He's giving his opponent 3-1 odds. So his opponent needs to have a hand where he feels like he's going to be right 25% or greater.
Calling it more than likely, but he does fold.
Oh. Brandon has the ace of clubs and folds right here. So I'm pretty surprised at that fold. It feels a little bit tight. But with that being said, in live poker, the bet line is highly under bluff. Wow. Nice fold by Brandon. He's absolutely right for folding. Or maybe I'm just overcalling here if I was Brandon. Anyway, nice hand for Ludo. Love the fact that he bet river.
Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed that hand analysis. If you want to see my full live reaction to the entire stream, post a comment below and I'll get that up over the next couple of days or so. Other than that, if you're interested in my personal journey, hit the subscribe button where I'm vlogging many of my sessions and look forward to sharing the results throughout the year. All right, y'all, it's dinner o'clock and that means I'm out. Peace.